Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to plan the week of the 7th of August to the 13th of August 2020, and I'll be using this kit from Plush Paperies, which is a very whimsical fairy tale like kit. So these are your full boxes and some quarter boxes. This is the functional sheet with all of your some checklist boxes, scripts, icons, some headers, habit trackers, and half boxes. And finally you have the third page, which is the washi bottom washi stickers, as well as some checklists, habit tracker or weekly tracker, and some icons and flags here. This washi is absolutely beautiful. The color is amazing, but I think it's very simple. So to add to that, I will be using my Simply Gilded Stardust in blue, as well as this overlay tape from Rose Color Daze. This is the hanging stars or hanging fairy lights design in silver. So that's what we're working with. I'm going to pull a lot of kits and overlay stickers from my stash as well, and we'll go from there. So let's get this started. So let's have a chat while I white out my this week sidebar. So one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about, I mentioned on my previous videos that I like to listen to audibles. I listen a lot of books on Audible, and it's kind of a, like Carolyn Plan says, a champagne problem. But so you get, the way it works for me anyway, I get a one credit every month, and that gives me one book without having to actually pay cash for it. But that being said, one book a month is not enough. It's absolutely not enough. I can listen to an audible of like 8 hours, an 8 hour book in one day. Absolutely can do that. That is with working and all of that, all of the things that come along with it. So one credit for me is definitely not enough. Now, they have a policy that you can return a book. So after finishing a book, I usually return it. But because I listen to a lot of books, I tend to return a lot of books back, at the same time. I'm listening to one and I'm returning two or three, and it goes on. And they have a policy that they block you. If you return a lot of books, they block you and block you from returning for a time, for some time, like a month or so. And that's just so annoying. I know it's how they make their money, and I understand that if you have one credit and you want more, you buy more, and that's how they make money. But for me, it's just like, but I want to return this book because I read it all and I've listened to all of it, but now I want more. I want more books. I want to finish a series of 5, 8 books. And that's my champagne problem of the week. I am blocked at the moment to returning any of my books, and I have 2 or 3 series that I really want to finish, and I need to wait to get a credit before I finish the series for that author. So very, very much champagne problem. Now, to say that they have a three credits for $34 or something like that. So I could do that, but I just don't want to because I want to return the books. Yeah. Anyway, my sidebar. I put down the washi that came with the kit, and then I put down the Simply Gilded Stardust. I think the combination was really nice. If the Stardust was just silver or silver hollow, even though I don't like hollow, that would be better. But it was just, it was a mix of gold and silver, so the gold is there. I'm not very happy with it, but what can I do? And I did just mention that because the washi on the kit is so simple, so to speak. It's beautiful, but it's simple. It doesn't have a design, so to speak. I used my Rose Color Daze hanging lights washi overlay, and I think that it just made it pop so much, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm really happy how this turned out. Let me know what you think. Do you think that it looks better with the overlay or without the overlay? Anyway, back to my books. What I did, I finished, I mentioned in 2 or 3 videos prior to this one that I was reading Melinda Lee, a book with the title Say You're Sorry. It's a series on a detective called, or a lawyer called Morgan Dane, and I finished the entire series. So it's 6 books. I finished 5 books, and in like 2 weeks or something, or maybe less. And I really, really wanted to finish the 6th book, but I need to wait for that Audible return to get back so I can actually start reading that final book. That being said, I started, I'm finishing a series that, again, the same problem. I'm finishing another series. The book is called The Silence, and I can't remember the name of the author, but it's read by Emily Southern Smith, and I love her voice. It's called The Silence by Kendra Elliott. So if you're looking for recommendations, there you have it. Back to my spread, I put down my date dots, and again I missed the Tuesday. I don't know why I keep missing the dates when I'm putting down date dots. It's ridiculous. Do you do things like that when you're doing your spread? Do you miss stuff, random stuff? I just missed the date dots. I don't know why. I really don't know why. On this kit, you had a double box for the weekend, and it was actually a double box. As you can see, there's a single sticker. And because my spread is structured, I had to cut it down. So I cut it down to the double box, and it looks okay. But sometimes you have to do that, and that's what I've done. I cut down the double box to actually put it as a double box on my weekend. I know it's kind of a useless exercise, but if you don't do that on this kind of structured layout, it's absolutely weird. So no, that's not going to happen. And because it was for some reason, it never occurred to me that a double box on the weekend would look really nice at the bottom of the page. And I really like how this turned out. I usually put it in the middle, as you can see there. I'm going back to my normal way of planning. But I just went with putting it at the bottom, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful at the bottom of the page. So that's one of the things that I changed this time around. And I think it was a very good, welcome change. One other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about while I'm doing my putting down my full boxes is positive and negative feedback on YouTube. Now, YouTube doesn't let you know who gives you a thumbs up or a thumbs down, which is absolutely fair enough. It protects, protects the user from crazy people going after them, which I agree, and I'm happy with that. But for the last 4 or 5 videos, I've been having a single dislike on my videos. I haven't had dislikes before, and it's very interesting how that makes you feel. I think everyone is different. I don't think I have a big enough audience for anyone to hate me. Or is a thumbs down a hate, or is a thumbs down I don't like the content? It's a very broad thumbs down. It just doesn't explain what the person didn't like it. I try to cater to, a certain audience, but if I don't know why they don't like it, I can't change whatever it is that they don't like. But then again, I think, should I change? Is that something that I should do to accommodate to a single person? Because you're not going to accommodate content to everyone. Someone out there will dislike your content, but it's really weird to see. I have 174 subscribers. I am not a YouTuber, of course not. I'm not famous. I'm not famous on the planner community. So having a thumbs down, it's an interesting exercise of self-reflection, at least for me. So what do you think? When I get thumbs up, it's a positive feedback for me, but how do I understand the negative feedback if there's no reason behind it? So if you're the person that is giving me a thumbs down, go for it, but at least explain why, because I'm really curious. I really want to know. Anyway, on my Monday, I put down on top of every full box, I put down the Simply Gilded perforated bowl washi. I used an icon from the kit to mark down Coffee Monday, and the script from the Coffee Monday is from Simply Watercolor Co. I also used a scalloped icon from the Graceful Planner. Throughout this spread, I use them a lot to mark down work from home. I also used the script from Rose Color Daze to mark down Happy Mail. And finally, I used an icon from the Graceful Planner to mark down pics for Instagram that I didn't take, by the way. And a laptop icon from the kit to mark down that I wanted to design some dashboards, which I did, and some of them came out good, some of them didn't. But they are on my personal planner at the moment. I just got pictures from Pinterest and used them to make dashboards for myself. So that was an interesting exercise, by the way. I'm terrible at measurements, so that's what you get. Anyway, tell me your thoughts on positive and negative feedback in that broad spectrum, as there's no why behind it, just a thumbs up, a thumbs down. Does that reflect what you really think about the video? Why do you give a thumbs down? Because you don't like the content, because you don't like the person, because you don't like what they're doing? Why? I tend to give a thumbs down. I rarely give a thumbs down on YouTube videos. Like, really, if I don't like it, I just skip ahead, or I just change the video. It's just like, don't care. But hey, people are different. For my work from home on the Tuesday, I used a little clear sticker laptop icon or desktop icon from the Graceful Planner. I also received Happy Mail that day from AliExpress. It's my Bujo, I want to say it's my Bujo stuff, but it's just random stuff that I got because I want to try to do a Bujo spread at some point in my life. I'm not 100% confident at that, but that brings me to the next topic of this week, which is planner funk. I currently am on a planner funk. I plan every week, I plan every day, but it's just not doing it for me. There is joy, but I think that I am on that sort of mood that I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. I'm just winging, and the joy that I had before, it's not there. I think I need to take a step back and plan more functionally, and I don't know how to do that anymore because I've been on this stickers for so long that I don't know how to go back to lists, if you know what I'm saying. What do you think? How do you get out of a planner funk? Do you change your style? Do you change your planner size? Do you change inserts, or you just stop planning and go back to it a few months later? What do you do? The icons from the icon from the Clean Leader markdown that I put there is from a shop called Tasseled Planner, and that shop is closed, unfortunately. But yeah, on the Wednesday I did a boo-boo there. I didn't measure right the spacement of all of the things that I had to do on a Wednesday, and I had to move that little the washi from where it is, so you're gonna see that in a minute. But I used a bow paper clip from Planning Like a Pro to mark down work from home. I also got my box for my own forwarding address from the US shipped to me, which was really exciting. There are really good stuff on that box, so you're gonna see a few hauls moving forward on my channel from that specific date. I also used a little heart transparent icon to mark down that I had Happy Mail, and most of the Happy Mail this week was from AliExpress. I also did my weekly groceries, which I do. If it's a weekly grocery, it's online. I get it delivered to my house. And it was bin night and call mom day. So I messed up the space in between bin night and call mom. So because my scripts are very similar, which again, I don't like these scripts, I'm changing them this week, hopefully. I ended up having to put down the bowl washi to accommodate a quarter box from the kit. And I still think it looks very cluttered. I still think that it looks terrible, but it is what it is. The icon from Call Mom is again from the the Graceful Planner, and I have a passion. It's a hit and miss, and it's a hate and love situation with clear icons. They are either very good or they are absolutely a nightmare to get out of the sheet. The cut lines are not good. I don't think they are manufactured in-house, any of them from any shops, and they're just dreadful. I really don't like them. So I'm trying to use all of the ones that I have as much as possible, as quickly as possible, so I can just get rid of them. And again, that's one thing that gives me planner funk. I have so much that I just want to use them. I don't want to throw them away because I paid money for them. I don't want to de-stash, because de-stash for me is just, again, a nightmare. But having all of those things that I don't love, like really, really love, they just drag me down. So I don't know what to do. Should I just try and de-stash half of my stash, or should I just keep using them in a slow pace and use more of the stickers instead of just hoarding them for, oh, I might need this for later on. Should I just toss my leftover stickers? Because I tend to keep them thinking that I might use them for, a daily spread or something, but do I really have to with the amount of stuff that I have? And that drags my joy down. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I see it. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. How is your stash situation? How do you cope with having so much or so little, or things that you actually don't love anymore? Do you throw them away? Do you de-stash them? Do you just keep them for a sunny day? What do you do? On this Thursday, I again worked from home. I had some Happy Mail and I cooked a sausage bake for my husband. It's a dish that I learned very recently, and he absolutely loves it. So he asked me to make a sausage bake because he wanted to take it to work. He's working afternoon shifts for the previous 9 days. So this week plus 2 more days on the following week. He's doing afternoon shifts, and he just takes his dinner to work. So he asked me to do a sausage bake for him. And the little girl I'm using, the icon is from Planet Beautiful. I did also clean my litter trays on that day. I watered my plants, and the little heart accent at the bottom of the spread, because I had a really weird white space, is from Rose Color Daze, from a freebie that I saved. So at the same time that I want to throw half of my stuff away, I also have freebies, leftovers that are handy sometimes. Like this one is very handy, so why would I throw it away? But there are other things that I'm just like, I'm never gonna use this, I don't want it anymore, but I can't put myself to throw it away. Friday was a wonderful day because, one, it was Friday, and I did a power clean moment. I had a power clean moment after work, which was really, really good. I just got, you know what, I'm going to clean the house. And I cleaned everything. I cleaned the bathrooms, I vacuumed, I mopped. I tend to not mop a lot because it's just, I just so tired after I vacuum everything. And this time I just did everything in 3 hours, which was beautiful. Anyway, work from home icon again is from Planning Like a Pro. I also edited a plan with me, which is the previous one from this one, and I did my voiceover. I also marked down that it was Fry with a script from Van Sticky that I'm almost out of. I need to make myself some. I used the script from Marshmallow Studio to mark down that I just did a random cleaning power hour or 3 hours, and I used a 3 heart checklist box from the kit to mark all of the things that I've cleaned, and the scripts for those tasks I made for myself. Finally, on Saturday, I went out of the house. I usually don't go out on my weekends, even though I've been working from home forever. That doesn't mean that I want to go out or see people. But I had to go out because I had to do my nails. And I had an appointment in the morning. So that's why I went out. I also had a sneaky Starbucks coffee. I had a pumpkin spice. No, I had a vanilla almond milk latte, if I'm not mistaken, that day. Yes, that's what I had, and it was so good. I had a venti, a gigantic one, because I really need the caffeine. I marked that with a GP Sticker Studio girl holding a gigantic cup of coffee, because that was me. Saturday was also the Coffee Monsters Co. Advent Calendar, and I marked it down with a money icon from the Graceful Planner, because my money just went, I got them. I got it, guys. I cannot pass the Coffee Monsters Co. at all, and I love it, so I had to get it. It was also laundry day. I marked it down with an icon and script from the kit. I love the font that she used on this script, and I think my problem with my fonts that I've done for myself is that they're too small. They're really small, so I need to make them bigger, I think. Anyway, I'll figure that out. I also cleaned the litters on the Saturday, and that was pretty much my Saturday. It was just going out and doing absolutely nothing for the rest of the day aside from laundry. On the Sunday, I filmed Plan With Me, which is this one that you were watching today. I went to get a few things at the grocery shop, and I used a half box to mark down all of the social media things that I wanted to do, which were take pictures for Instagram, which I didn't take before on Monday like I thought I would have. I wanted to take pictures of my spread, of my planner, and of Washi to, celebrate Washi Wednesday, but I only took pictures of my spread. I don't have a problem in taking pictures. I'm just terrible at it. I am okay at editing pictures of, light and all of that, but I'm not very creative on making flat lays or, this goes with that. I just don't have the patience for it, I think. And yeah, that's what I tend to do. On that day, I also printed some inserts for my personal planner. And the reason I'm on a personal is because I'm on a planner funk, and I needed lists. I needed a place where I could just make lists of daily stuff to do. I'll go into that in a different video. I think I'm gonna do a video of my planning system, which is non-existent at the moment, or it's just a mess at the moment. But I'm going to explain a little bit more of how I use 2 planners, sometimes 3 planners, and how I want different planners to see if I can find, not planner peace, but peace of mind, how my planner can actually help me instead of hinder me, because that's how I feel at the moment. And the last thing I did on Sunday was plan and plan my Monday, and I marked it down with an icon from the kit. So that is pretty much what I've done for my week, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know, how do you get out of a planner funk? I'm desperate at the moment, guys, because I really need to get my planner to function for me instead of against me. Last thing I've done on this spread was put down some overlay stickers on the full boxes to make them a little bit more pretty and to make it look more cohesive. So that's what I've done. I use different shops and they will all be tagged down at the description of this video. And that's all for today. I think it looks really nice. I think that I forgot the number 8 here. I just noticed. I think that the washi with the overlay looks absolutely stunning. It was a great idea to use that overlay, and it wiggles beautifully. All of the icons look really nice. The colors match. I love the scripts that I've done. They look very dainty, very nice. And yeah, that's it. I think I did a good job. So if you think the same, give this video a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to my channel. I post every Wednesdays and Saturdays, Australian Standard Time. So thank you so much for watching. Just remember to stay safe, stay sane, wash your hands, and love your lottles. Bye.